All right, looks like everyone can see my screen. Why don't we start off with Mr. Abhishek? How's it going, Abhi?
Yeah. And the on the other task, this task I took a bit of fix from develop and committed, but still wait for me.
Is
I'll
it
check.
the Docker?
Yeah, seen job spelling.
Okay, Sander, is Sander here? Yes.
Abhishek, have you merged with Develop since uh, Sanders' fix yesterday?
Yes. So after you mentioned in the comment, right, that you have merged the standard fix in develop. I have merged it develop and committed it, but still failed. I look into it now. I told my other task. I look into it today.
Okay. So yeah, maybe if you want to meet offline with Sander, if you're still having trouble, that would be good. Or, like always, reach out in Discord. Um, Paul, my favorite question: did we get the tool from Mr. Steven Measley for scraping?
I forgot to follow up on that. I'll do that this morning.
Okay, sounds good. And Abby, do you have any questions about this task?
No, no, I don't. I'm working on it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, sir. Moving on to Mr. Dennis. Is Dennis here? Yes. How's it going, Dennis?
Going okay. Yeah, so I'm working on the database rights. So I looked at how it was done yesterday, or, and trying to do the optimal solution for that. So
Great. And then, so it looks like this is ready to be merged. So, Ethan or Paul, if you could review this today, that would be great. And then you're working on that. Deprecate use of persistent peers. All right, so this is one of the infrastructure tasks, right, Dennis, that we talked about.
it is. That one's in the. I didn't start that one yet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. So that's next on the list of after I do the database stuff
Perfect.
for the state.
All right. Mr. Ethan. All right. So yeah, when you have time to move what's in validation to done, that would be great. Let's see, CI passing. Yes. Okay. So that's ready to be.
Dennis left a comment I need to
Okay.
handle.
Okay. Linters. This was another form of validation you wanted to add. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was to catch debug print statements, but also to catch a particularly obnoxious form of bug that can be pretty difficult to find.
Great. So then I guess when we add this, will it rerun basically everything that's on develop to see if there's anything else to catch?
When it is merged, it will run on develop, but I fixed all of the issues that it found.
Okay.
So unless somebody merges code that has a print statement or one of the loop range variable reference problems before this is merged, then it will. There's not. So I already dealt with all of the existing issues.
Okay.
Well, there were only 2 cases that were actual problems, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Dennis or Paul, if you could look into this, I guess sooner the better, just so it can catch whatever bugs may exist. And then eliminate the data chain. Great. You can change synthetic transaction delivery.
That I still want Paul to review the There's 2 merge requests, and one of them, the subtask, I want Paul to review that.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Make data entry tag. Okay. Righto. All right. Mr. Jotton. Mr. Jotton here. Looks like maybe he cut off. Show light info, showing a light token account.
I saw a notification that he dropped off.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. This is just a cosmetic thing.
And that's kind of a user experience thing. I want the users to not have to know, not have to be aware that light identities are a thing.
Yeah. So for Sasha and Raja, Ethan and I have been sort of talking about abstracting the idea of a light identity from a user. So this task will more or less show Ethan write the credits for the light token account when you're generating or when you're querying the light token account.
Correct. When you query the light token account, it will show the credits for the light identity as if they were part of the light token account.
Okay. Very good. So that looks like that's passing. Right. I don't think, let's see. No, it's not here. So Sasha and Raja, I've just asked you guys basically to continue going through the CLI commands from that document I produced. And then probably we should have a discussion on, from what is understood, how to create requirements before we potentially go further. So we can discuss that offline. Obviously, be good for you guys to understand everything. All right, Paul. Looks like we got a lot in review. Major block design. Great.
Yeah, I need to talk to Ethan about that, but basically building off of snapshots, I think, is the right way to do the major blocks.
So the snapshot would do the every 12-hour.
Right, and I spent some time thinking about that too, and there's a number of things to go over there.
Cool. All right. And then do you have a meeting set up, or is there a meeting set up to go over the Rosetta endpoints?
We've gone over it. We've had a hard time connecting with Denny because of the cyclone.
That's right. Okay. Okay, so we will continue on that. I added a comment to the staking implementation document. It was very minor. I don't know if you saw it or if it even still exists.
I went over that yesterday and cleared comments. So okay. So I've got a couple more. So I'll deal with that, or I just didn't close it. I'll look at what's there.
Okay. Yeah, and actually, I think this, let's see, implementation, operation. Okay. I guess we're not having slashing, right? Initially.
Not to begin with.
Yeah. All right. So this is fine. And I think there was a document that we were looking at yesterday that we were going to send to ARSR that I added some comments there as well. I think, Dennis, you wanted to have a meeting with Paul to go over that document, if I'm not mistaken. Or
yeah, Paul and I were going to tag up at some point, and I guess we can do that sometime today.
Okay, that'd be great.
Just to need to refresh my memory with those notes.
Sure.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, and then update the BPT to track ADIs of account. So I don't know if this is an automation error. Paul, have you created a branch for this task?
No, I don't think I'll create one today.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. All right, Mr. Pablo. Awesome. So BVNDN performance study and analysis. So what are the next steps for this task?
First is creating a client connection. Second, generating keys.
Okay, keys for the BVN and DN.
Yes, like not BVN and DN for just key pairs.
Okay, so I assume you're testing all this locally.
Yes, and for now locally and running in some issues, but of course we'll ask in Discord.
Okay, and just so everyone's aware, Ethan, if I'm mistaken, please correct me. But there is a version number that everyone should now be referencing if they want to use the latest and greatest of the CLI.
If you're using the CLI with the testnet, with the beta testnet, then you need to check out the appropriate tag. I don't know if there's a branch pointing
I'm
at
not.
it.
I'm not using. I don't need CLI. I am trying to use it through Go routine and to make it running using our client package and directly calling generate keys.
Yeah, Ben was mentioning that he when Ben was testing, he ran into an issue. So if you're using, and this is for everybody, if you're using the CLI and you see a method not implemented or unknown method or something like that, then that probably means you're using the developed version of the CLI on the testnet, and the CLI has been changed so that basically, if you want to use the testnet, the beta testnet, then you have to check out a older version of the CLI to do that.
You have to do V0.6.0.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Sander. All right.
Just in review, I think. Yeah, I serviced the open merge request.
Awesome.
I found some actually also a bug that someone else may run into. Was something in the CLI. The private and public key were switched, so it couldn't find the signers anymore. It was in another branch. It's in a merge request. Then I worked on the ticket that's in progress today. I'm working still. Let's see. I worked on the DN data account, defines a set of subnets. I have something to communicate about, but I will do it directly with Ethan about some details.
Great.
Yeah.
Great work. Yeah, I mean, I think, Jonathan, you came back online, so I want to give you an opportunity to talk about your tasks if you have any comments or questions about them. All right, I think you're muted, Jonathan, but maybe just post in Discord if you have any questions. Alrighty. Does anyone have any comments? I think the thing that's obvious right now is that we really got to attack the review column. So Sander, Paul, Dennis, and Ethan, if you could look at the open merge requests, that would be great. And then also get what's in validation into done. I think we'll be moving along. So hope everyone has a nice Thursday.
I don't know if there's any community people in, but if you have any comments, this is your opportunity as well.
Yes.
Just thought I'd throw it out there.
You got to throw it out there sometimes. You never know. All right. I think it's been thrown. Cool. All righty. So take care, everyone. Take care, brush your hair, do all the good stuff. And see you all tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.